can super chat me 24/7 at streamelements.com/Lamont Tyson/tip. Anytime you get ready, just let me know. And of course, download the podcast because we definitely put everything we do on this channel on the podcast. And I do have a TikTok. This is my TikTok. And unfortunately, unless you guys go there to help me grow, I'm not going to grow because I've already been banned on TikTok because I put that video up there about Jasmine Crockett B to the 6. Somebody said that hurt their feelings or some stupid shit like that. And I appealed and TikTok said it was still wrong. So the only way my videos get noticed is if you just come there. So come there. Now, let's bring in our panel of esteemed guests. One person I think you've only seen on this panel one time this whole year. And this is a regular. This is like a Foundation Life Game member. Ladies and gentlemen, when you need a diva, you don't get a Nita Baker. You get Nita the Diva. What's going on, Nita?
Hey, y'all. Hi, everybody. I missed you, Lamont. I missed the audience. I missed everybody. I am back for Ghost.
Uh-oh. And ladies and gentlemen, we done got the diva back for Ghost. And I've never expressed this to the audience, but I've told Nita personally, one of my top 3 favorite videos of this whole year was me and her going back and forth about the Dragon film that Bobby Millie Brown played into that we both reviewed on Netflix. That shit was fire. It was one of the most fun. It was a great review. If you haven't seen the film, go see it. Go check out our review. Now, some of you dudes on this channel have been showing a little too much love for this next guest I'm about to bring in, who's from the A, okay? All right. I mean, some of y'all might as well just go and tell her when y'all see her on the screen, you get a Woody because you're doing everything but telling her that. So show this sister some support and tell her what you really want to tell her as we bring in the A's finest, my little sister, Monique Nicole. Stop it, Monique. Stop it. Stop. You asked for this. I'm giving it to you. You asked for the swelling of your social media. Yes, and we're going to give you all the swelling of your social media you can handle. So her links is in the description. Her Cash App is right there. Her Instagram is right there. Go hit the sister up. You know what you doing? What's going on with you, Monique?
I am. Is Moochie coming? Because I'm about to like have a moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait to say my comment when she gets here.
Okay. Oh Lord. What would this show be without the hammer, ladies and gentlemen? What would it be without having the hammer up here? But until the hammer gets here, you know we more than capable to hold this thing down, and that's what we're gonna do. So, ladies, can I take y'all on a power trip?
Well, let me just say this first. I am very happy that the 3 of us are reunited together. I feel like I'm about to cry. I feel like we haven't all been together in a long time. I wanted to wait for Moochie, but she'll catch the replay. I wanted to wait for Moochie, but it's just, Nita, I hope you can hang with us, long term with Ghost. You guys don't understand. I'm still a small YouTuber. When I was just a small YouTuber, it was what drew me more into Lamont's channel because I was already a fan. But what drew me more was not only Lamont, it was Nita and it was Moochie. I'm about to cry. And I'm just so appreciative for like the bond that we've all created. And you guys have always been really good to me. And I will never forget that. You guys have always had my back. You guys never gave up on me on a personal level and professional. And I hope we can always just continue to be there for each other on camera, off camera. And I really do appreciate all of y'all. And I just love the bond that we have created. And I just can't wait to see what everybody's life is going to blossom into and all the things that we are trying to work hard for. And I hope we can be there to support each other on this crazy journey we call life. And I'm excited to do power with y'all. I am so excited, Lamont. I've been waiting for this. So that's that. One more tears.
That's my girl right
there. No more tears. I'm back.
Audience, let's just put it like this. I spend time and I get my wife involved on this too when we go on trips and stuff like that. with pretty much all the YouTubers that you see me having a close relationship on camera, I cater and nurture that same relationship when I travel and see these same people off the camera, because I treat them like they are family. We all have issues, and it's important for them to know my family and know that we all can support each other. And it's bigger than just YouTube. There are things in life that we can do to help each other that go beyond YouTube. So we try to build families, and we try to bring in subscribers to help build those families and get them motivated. And I appreciate Monique Nicole for having that moment of vulnerability to be able to say that to you all up front. So
I need the love.
you, Monique.
So much, Monique. I get it. I feel it, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's what's up. And so now we'll take y'all on that power trip. But first, before we go down the power trip of book 4, let's go down the power trip of Raising Canaan, because there is a man that you women really, really love.
Oh, I already know.
Not my
His name is Malcolm Mays, but his ass was at the premiere acting like Lulu. Let's take a look at what Malcolm Lou, that's what I'm gonna call him from now on, Malcolm Lou was doing at the premiere.
Leave him alone, man. Leave him alone.
Don't fucking touch me. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, you weird asshole.
Don't let him. Hey, come on. Hey, don't let him get the best of you. You gotta be clear. You gotta be clear. Don't let him get the best of you. Yo, King, don't let him get the best of you. Don't let them get the best of you, man. King, don't let them get the best of you. Stay free, baby. King. Stay free, baby. Stay free, King. Stay free, King.
Hey, look. He's getting protection, my nigga. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Oh, ass nigga. Hey, y'all job is what? I'm really flat. Because you protected the wrong niggas. You don't even know who these niggas are. So why did you listen to them? You know who they are? Yeah. You know who I am? Yeah. I know you don't, and that's the fucking problem. You just listening to whoever the fuck talks to you. When I talk to you, you didn't want to listen, right? Because I'm a black man. This motherfucker got a suit on, so you listening to his bitch ass? Fuck you, nigga. Didn't have that on, and they didn't have that on, you couldn't see when you know the message. Weird ass motherfucker.
Whoa, Nita, you got here first. I'm gonna ask you, what do you think happened? Because I don't know what happened. All I can see, Nita, is that apparently, based on what Malcolm is saying, a white guy had an altercation with him, maybe said, take his butt out. The officers didn't know that Malcolm is a character in the universe.
Right.
And they listened to the white guy, based on what Malcolm is saying, who was in a suit, over the black guy who was dressed casually. It ain't like the nigga came in there in Timberlands, shorts, and an Allen Iverson jersey or nothing like that. So based on what you've read and what you've heard, what happened in this situation?
You know, I am going to be honest with you. I think that this might have just been a publicity stunt. You know, I feel like they do things to get the people talking, keep things just kind of in the rotation and stuff like that. But I am still gonna be Team Lulu, Team Malcolm Mays, because I didn't understand that whole "do you know who I am?" I didn't really understand the exchange. But at the same time, I'm gonna just give it to him because I felt like they shouldn't have been hauling him out like that. He didn't look intoxicated. He did. I don't know exactly what happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and stand with him because I don't even know what the hell is going on. And I'm just like, I don't know. So it could be two things could be true. It could be a lot of different things that are true, but yeah.
Poor thing.
Monique, this is one of your men.
Yes, it is.
This is one of your men, and how do you interpret it?
Well, this is my man, Lulu, aka Malcolm Mays, who I have watched on like personally. I watch his interviews. I really like Malcolm. And so, I wasn't there. I have a couple contacts I might need to hit up and see what they know, but I wasn't there. So I don't know what happened. But like Nita said, it seems like he may have had an altercation with someone inside. We don't know who provoked what. However, if I'm addressing the clips that I've been seeing since last week, I think I have so many questions. Where the hell was his publicist?
Right.
Where was his PR agent? Because a lot of times these big events like that, the stars publicists are there, and they do events like this. They stay the whole time. So I'm trying to figure out, where was his publicist? Where was his people? Obviously, we saw some of his people were outside trying to calm him down. I want to know, how did it escalate? Was this a case of the powers that be believe in the white man over this black brother, not knowing that this black brother is one of the leading stars in one of the hit shows on this? Like, I just think it was that. And what I've gathered from Malcolm, I don't know him from a hole in the wall, but what I've gathered from him, watching him on social and interviews, he really seems like a cool, calm, collected dude. Yes, he has a past. He grew up in LA. There is some gang affiliation, allegedly. He can get with it, but he's one of those dudes that he doesn't just snap. So I just think it escalated, unfortunately. And I do think they treated him disrespectfully and wrong. They did not have to rough him up. And I really am curious to know what led to this. But I'm riding 10 toes down for Lulu, Malcolm Mays. I really support the brother. And this is unfortunate. It's actually also embarrassing. Shout out to Gianni, who plays Braden. He came under the comments and was like, yo, Malcolm doesn't even drink like that. So he was like, y'all gotta chill. Like, and he tried to pivot. It was like, yo, tune in for the episode. Like, it was real cool. And Malcolm gave him a shout out. He appreciated it. So
now I do have a question, Lamar. Why was there no one there to intercept this? Like, why did it go
professionally? You're saying no one?
Yes, someone from the powers that be. Powers
that be. Yeah.
What is going on?
That's my question. I'm trying to figure out I have questions. That's
why my ears perked up with the publicity stuff,
because
I had people talking. So.
Y'all know I'm new to this world. I'm never gonna come in here and act like I'm just all that. I'm not. But maybe because it was 50 Cent, but the security they had at that BMF event, this shouldn't have happened. And this event in New York was 10 times
larger,
bigger. There was everybody was there from Power. So security should have been on deck. I just don't think it should have ever escalated with one of the main characters on the series. It should have never gotten to this point. So I agree with Nita. I have questions.
Yeah.
Before I give my response and my rebuttal, we have a founding member of this review team who is here now, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all can put your hammers up, not your lighters, but your hammers, because the hammer is here. Auntie Moochie is in the building. What's going on, Mooch?
Look, I'm on hiatus. I was away. I'm still
away.
I
was about to hit you up. Like, you've been gone for a minute.
I know. Okay. I didn't even review it.
I know.
On my part.
I know.
Yet this weekend because I've been so busy.
It's okay.
But I did watch the episode one time. I did see this clip. I think it's a publicity stunt.
Oh,
okay.
I do.
Here comes you and Nita.
Or it could be just NYPD being some, you know.
Really?
Gucci, I think he got into it. I don't know the race.
I think the way he did say it was a white man though.
Okay,
so
see.
I don't know. This whole thing. I don't know. It's just keeping the buzz with everything.
Yeah.
No, they don't like bad.
More publicity is good publicity.
It is, but Stars, this is not normal for Stars. If this was Zeus Network or even Bravo, but they don't do stuff like, I really do believe Malcolm. I really do think he had an altercation with the white dude. not the powers that be, but like the police or whoever, security in there didn't know who he was. They took the word of a white guy, and they always do. They treat the black man like crap, and they threw him out and they treated him like crap, not knowing who this man. That's why he was like, "Do you know who I am?" I don't think he did it to be vain. I think he did it because he was probably shocked, like, y'all are treating me like this. Like, do you not know who I am? Like, I'm not no regular Joe Schmo, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah,
my man Lulu. I'm writing for him. So
I feel like, based on what Mo is saying too, and from what I know of stars and being able to kind of coordinate with them behind the scenes, I don't think per se this was a publicity stunt that stars motivated.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Well, I can
remember,
agree with that.
Remember, 50 Cent and stars are not the same entity. I want y'all to keep that in mind too. And 50 Cent has his own studio and his own way of marketing. And 50 Cent's marketing is all publicity. It's good damn publicity. Y'all already know that about 50.
Right.
Yeah.
Having said that, this show still is on Stars. You know, Raising Kanan is on Stars. And just based on the way he was behaving, that did not seem to be character acting. That seemed like he was really behaving that way. And just from my dealings of him and his staff and everybody, he's a chill dude. He don't drink like that. You know, he does not drink like that. He is not a rah-rah type of guy unless he's bothered. And so I do believe that somebody didn't realize who he was. I would like, and Mo, to your point about the publicists and the team,
yeah,
maybe he didn't feel like the need to bring them because this was more of a but usually the publicist is there regardless. Usually, the publicist is there usually regardless.
Let me give some grace. This was a big venue. It is very possible that his publicist was there and she or he were on a whole other side of the room and had no idea this was happening.
They were networking.
They were probably doing their job. And it's a lot of stuff that is a lot of moving parts behind the scenes with these type of events. And this was a huge event in New York. This was major. But I do feel like as an actor and a leading star of the network, when I watch this clip, you guys, again, it goes back to the whole powers that be, the publicist. He's a star of the network. There was no protection for him. And that kind of is confusing. Where was the protection?
So Mo, that lends to believe it was a stunt. That's what would lend. I don't think it was either, but that would lend you to believe he is one of the premier characters and probably the second most popular of this whole entire franchise. Which would make you think that maybe this was contrived. We don't know, but we'll see. Y'all let us know. We want to roll on with the show.
Yes.
And
I wanted to ask Lamont, has he addressed
it
on his Instagram or anything?
I haven't seen anything so far.
Only with Mo said,
very vaguely. When Gianni, aka Braden commented, is like, "Yo, he doesn't even drink like that." And Malcolm responded, but I think he kind of tried to diet down, just keep it chill. Yeah,
that's the crazy part. People is assuming that he's like a character.
He's not.
People are not in their right frame of mind where they get misconstruing reality.
Yep.
Stuff that's happening on TV with these characters, and it's weird.
It is weird.
It's becoming weird now.
It is. It is.
When you're getting mad at a character when you approaching them on the street. Come on now.
Weird.
Look, don't get me wrong. I used to want Dre to kick the bucket the whole time, but I'm not gonna walk up to him and be like,
"Right,
come on now."
Yeah, it's all play. If I do it,
the lines with everything.
Yeah. It would be a joke if I said something to him. It would be a joke, and he would know it's a joke. But no, Moochie's point, like even Michael Rainey. Do you know how many threats people will walk up to? Because he's from New York, so people will walk up to him like, "Yo," I don't know. It's weird, but yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on and bring in some other players into this game as we get ready to go ahead and start this official review of what happened on episode 1. But before we go there, we've got to bring in someone because we have a lot of people who enjoy our reviews of the House of the Dragon, and we will be doing those this year as well. So get ready. They'll most likely be on Tuesday. We'll do Power Monday, House of the Dragon Tuesday. And then for all of you that love the Shy, I'm going to go ahead and throw y'all a bone. I was wrong about Nook being the daddy. He is. We'll do those on Wednesday.
Look,
we'll do those on Wednesday.
Nita said it, but I concurred with her and brought up other facts. But she was the first person to point it out.
Here we go.
Wait, he's the father?
Yeah,
he's the father. He's the father. But another show, different show, ladies. No expanding on that now. And let's bring in our super guest who has a new job. And I'm going to shout out this sister. My cousin, Lex the Targaryen, is in the building. Hey, what's up, Lex?
I was on mute. Snap. Hey, y'all. I had to be on camera. You know, big sister yelled at me last time. I said, I can't take no more.
Yes. Let them see your face, boo.
Yes. Hello, my darlings. How are you? And congratulations to Brooklyn for receiving their flags today. Has anyone seen the news?
No.
Yes, the house green banners are hanging from the Brooklyn Bridge, actually.
Yes, I saw that.
I mean, it's still F house green, but
yeah.
We waiting for the black. I don't know what the black banners is gonna be. I'm just glad that they starting to roll out. Like, we got 6 days, big baby. We got 6 days, big babies.
Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, sit back. We are already at 275 people on a Monday. Get ready. It's going to be turned up in here, and these ladies are ready to go. Be sure to subscribe to everybody's channel. Be sure to subscribe to their IGs so that you can get all the wonderful things that they do. Now, ladies, because we have so many on the chat, I want to make sure that you guys are reminded when people speak, let them finish their thoughts, even though sometimes we want to jump in. Allow them to finish their thought. Give it about 3 seconds before you jump in because maybe they're in a thought and want to finish something. So give it about 3 seconds. I will promise to hold your place, and we'll make this review something for the ages because it's deserving. We got everybody back in the building. Let's do this. So, Monique, we coming to you next. First thing I want to talk about and get everybody's opinion on this heifer right here, who we thought was about to die. Yes. And in her moment of death, we got a R. Kelly Usher thing. Same girl. we had both of her type of men, light skin, bald head, almost look like they foreign niggas, both giving it to her about her actions of being a horrible parent, a horrible mother, and setting things in motion for the way they're going. I'll say this, Monique. What did you think about the way they tried to play Monet in her moment of death as the same girl?
Okay, well, usually I don't like or support when men call women biatches. However, when they was roasting Monet, baby, I was getting my life. I was cracking up. Every time Dante said, "This bitch, you see this?" I was cracking up. And when Poppy was reading her, I don't know. Yo, that's that. I'm sorry. I know they all were flawed. None of them, out of these three people, none of them were perfect. None of them were perfect. But there is something about when they roasted Monet, she deserved it because there was definitely some truth in what they were saying to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even with Poppy, it's like, okay, you did. Yes, he made a terrible mistake and took out Zeke. Terrible mistake. Terrible, stupid, crazy, terrible mistake. I'm not taking that away from him, but your alternative to that is to take out your children's father. I got it. So again, I supported the roast. Sorry, Mary. Sorry, Monet.
Girl, stop apologizing for a character. Okay, Monet's probably somewhere saying, "Girl, yeah, I'm glad you supported the roast. Hell, I want you to roast me some more because that means
probably Mary. Mary, probably. Yeah. Hey, Mary, some boots, girl.
Jump on in here, Moochie. Jump on in here, Moochie. How did you feel about the roasting of Monet, and was it deserved?
Yes, it was well deserved. It was well deserved. this is the first time somebody has to really make her hold herself accountable for what she's did. And I thought she would have been remaining in that state for a longer time to deal with all of the havoc that she reaped. So yeah, I do think she deserved it. I was laughing when both of them came and they were standing there, and she talking about she ain't gonna go out like that.
Yeah.
But I think you know she gonna get a second win, but I don't see her making it out of this.
Okay, so you think Monet is gonna be gone by the finale? Like R.I.P. Monet.
Either it's gonna be either the silver casket or the silver bracelet.
Okay.
Oh,
Good. She's
wow.
Something clinked on her.
Clink clink.
Okay. Lex Targaryen, jump in here. How did you like about this Monet roasting of the baby daddies?
I thought it was comedy, honestly. I was just sitting there. It was like the whole fist bump. It was like it was really tag team and stuff. But she set herself up for that. Like she really set herself up for that whole situation. Like it didn't like really hit me until Freaky Zeke popped on the screen. Like I was so happy to see him. Now I was like Zeke, and then it was just like, damn, Zeke tag. Oh, Zeke. But yeah, I was happy. She really did deserve that whole tag team. And I mean, we all knew she was gonna survive. So I think this was more of exploring Monet's conscience and trying to predict how she's gonna be when she wakes up. And like, is she gonna go back to the same BS or is she really gonna change? I think that was the whole purpose of this. Because we knew Auntie Monet married Bad Boots Tejada wasn't going nowhere. Yes, Auntie. We knew she wasn't going nowhere. Shout out to Mary. Love me some Mary.
Love Mary.
Love her.
And last but definitely not least, Nita, clean this on up. Anything you want to say about them roasting the same girl?
I gotta eat some humble pie on this one because I predicted that she was gonna bite the bullet on this one. But just like Lex said, that they're exploring her character, her conscience, where she's going, and they're gonna build her out. I don't think she's gonna make it. No, she's more than earned her death. Definitely comedy, pure comedy. The tag teaming of the men's, I loved it. She deserves it. She's sitting up there trying to justify her bullshit. Bitch. No. No. We not doing that today. He was like, she even trying to believe her own bullshit. Absolutely not. But no, I love it. It's funny. I think they did a good job with exploring the character, her conscience, and how she feels about it. So,
and I just have to say, it was great hearing Dante say one last time Nene, because every time he called her Nene, I would just giggle. I don't know why that's so corny to me, but
hey, it was a pet name, man, and we wasn't used to nobody giving someone who is as horrible of a human being a pet name. So it felt some kind of way to hear a horrible human being get a lovely pet name. The pet name you would give to something that brings you joy. And she brought him joy for a little bit, but not anymore. All right, Mooch, Hammer, it's your turn in the sun to get started out. And I'll start you off with these two right here. So we start the episode with Noma basically having Tariq. Well, Tariq and them was on the run from Noma and everybody that has set up against Tariq. And Tariq's plan was to first and foremost go out here and get Noma's daughter. I'm calling this show as it's going to end as the trust fund babies. Tariq and Noma's daughter going to ride off with trust fund somehow, some way. But how did you feel about this plan to get the daughter? I had my thoughts, but I want to hear what you had to say about them going after Noma's daughter. Floor is yours.
That's their only option. That was their only option. So he had to, play his cards, play the chips that he was dealt to him.
Okay.
Was it a good plan? No, it was the only option. Do you understand that they did some type of John Wick calling out a hit on him? They did some John Wick-ish.
Yeah, they did.
The way they called out the hit.
What was that bounty? What was the bounty they wound up putting on Tariq and Braden Moochie?
I think
100K.
Don't get me wrong, 100K each.
Yeah.
Sure, and we already know Braden is disowned, so there's no money. There's no more money.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What you got, Lex the Targaryen? How did you feel about this caper to get her baby?
I do. Every woman in a show will say, although they're usually horrible mothers as a totality, they do love their kids. I don't think there's anyone on here that a mother that we've seen that just straight up don't love her kid. Even Kate Crazy Behind, she loves Tommy. You know what I mean? They just got their own demons and choices that really makes you an effed up mom. But all of that to say, she does love her daughter. Her daughter's a twat, but we'll get to that.
God,
I'm sorry.
come on, man. God, Hope.
I mean, you know, I was about to call her the other word, so but
The T word?
she's a lot. But when Tariq and Brayden came, when I saw the car, I'm like, I know they ain't finna pull up like that. Boy, when I saw the bodies drop, I said, ooh, I don't know what it is. Brayden and Tariq, they just get more attractive every season. It's because they're growing up. But yeah, but everybody's kind of like, oh, you know, nobody would have thought it. Y'all got to realize, like, we a generation that grew up playing Call of Duty and all that other stuff. You in a fight or flight, you ain't gonna think to do something crazy. That wasn't a bad idea. The only thing that was kind of unrealistic was like how the car turned. Like if it was a straight turn, like, I don't know if y'all noticed it turned, then went straight. Like if the brick was straight there, it just would have went straight, which is fine. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I thought it was genius. I thought it wasn't too far-fetched. I loved the whole scene, honestly. I did. It was just, they popped out with a bang. It's bad boys for life. Macchiato and flat white.
Oh, Lord. God, mute her ass, man. Damn, I don't even have an assistant talking about mute her ass. Jump on in here, Nita the Diva. That Lex, boy, y'all got to keep an eye on her. Be sure to come see her for those Game of Thrones videos. Be sure to come see that. Absolutely. What you got, Nita?
Absolutely. Yes, it was given GTA all the way, okay? but okay, that aside, action-packed. I thought it was a great idea. I'm trying to figure out how they became like these certified assassins. And
Thank you, Nita.
Putting the blickies together.
Nita, it's like how they become Reggie that show up when he a teenager with no mustache to the Reggie that we seen in Bad Boys this past weekend. All of a sudden.
I didn't see it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I didn't say what he did. I just said how he become Reggie.
Okay.
Right. And I'm just saying, like, how we get there? But that aside, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great plan. It was executed well, except someone didn't forget about the chauffeur, whoever was the driver of the car.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good action-packed scene. It gave what it needed to give. And yeah, so I was cool with it. So aside from all the, you know, contrivances.
Yeah. Monique, finish us off. How did you like this opening scene with the fellas?
This scene in particular, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So to Nita's point, this is how I felt. It was very cute, but it was one of those things that power does. It's just like, so all of a sudden we supposed to believe that Braden, the boy who couldn't bust a grape last season, the boy who couldn't even shoot nobody, all of a sudden is a trained assassin, G.I. Joe, Mortal Kombat. I mean, they was spraying bullets. It wasn't just a couple little pow pow. They was spraying mother truckers. It was cute though. It was cute. It was definitely action packed, but I was rolling my eyes like, really, Power? It was cute though. It was very cute. Very action packed. Noma's daughter need to get cussed out.
Oh Lord.
Because she's one of those rich, privileged kids that remind me of who I went to school with. Just ungrateful, entitled, disrespect. Oh, okay. Well, that too. Entitled, disrespectful, ungrateful. But we'll unpack that later.
Yeah, we'll unpack.
That's all for now.
All right. Well, we about to unpack that right now. So Mo, Don't worry. The person that's about to get to unpack that is Lex the Targaryen. She ready. You can tell she ready to unpack that shit. She ready to unpack it like Newports in the South. She is about to let that daughter have it.
What'd you say? Newports
Newports in the South. Cigarette. Look, and she got one too. She about to unpack the hell out this bitch. So get ready. So I come to you, Lex, my homie. Let's talk about the daughter, but also let's talk about the scene that led up to that. So Noma is so upset. She's having a moment of vulnerability. And my main man, Obi-Wan Kenobi, he tried to slide in the first base on them panty draws while they waiting for the daughter to come home. And so I'm interested to know, do you feel like Obi shot his shot in the wrong moment? And you can finish your soliloquy about that ungrateful ass Bigfoot daughter, that even though the daughter had a Bigfoot and her ass was ungrateful, she did have a point about some of the truths that Noma was hiding from her. So Lex, floor is yours on that whole situation.
All right, before we go, like, I just want to tell y'all right here, right now, you could quote me on it. You could write it down in your good book.
Oh, Lord.
Tariq gonna flip her like gymnastics, boy.
Okay.
Breaks off that privilege. I'm telling y'all now, write it down. Tariq gonna knock the dust off her watch. But
bang, 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 bang.
That's what you got to me, my lord.
Lex, I was scared. I was about to duck because I was going to say, this ain't my channel.
No. I don't know. I think she might be the one to flip him, but like have him. Anyway, we gonna get there. But this young lady right here, I don't like her. I don't like her. She's mad entitled. And like, I get it. We get it. You're rich and all this other stuff, but she also kind of dumb. Like, so your father is on the ground leaking with a raisin in his brain, and you just think Mommy Dearest has nothing to do with it, and they're not together. Like, you don't know what Mommy does. Like, she right though. Like, what are you not telling me? But you dumb, bro. Like, you not like a teeny bopper. You're not 16, 17. You better investigate and figure out who your mother is. Like, you right. How do you not know, sis? You're wilding. But yeah, she's in Ubud State, Ichbay. I don't like her.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah. Oh, it's good to know you speak Pig Latin. I love that. But no, she can go. But Obi, poor Obi, he definitely shot his shot at the wrong moment, because it was like her daughter was. Oh, what are you doing? That was bad timing. That was real bad timing. It was like watching like the mating bird do the whole dance and everything, and then the female still flies away. It's like, ooh. And he got slapped. She gonna stop slapping him. He gonna get tired of that one day. She be slapping the hell out of Obi.
She do.
Mm-hmm. She be wearing them out. What you got, Nita, on this whole situation?
Let's have me cracking up back here. Cracking up. However, it was bad timing. I'm like, Obi, read the room. He's so busy trying to be Mecca 2.0. I was like, she just got almost the worst news of her life, and you're sitting up here trying to shoot your shot, dude. My dude, what are you doing? What are you thinking? So yeah, it was a mess. But baby, the way she slapped the piss out of him, I was like, oh my God.
I felt bad for him.
She always slaps him, right? I feel like this is not the first time.
No.
I don't know.
She did it with a knife the last time, remember?
Yeah, she cut him.
This is your warning.
She gave him a little,
Right. Oh no, absolutely
not $1.50, but she gave him a little, she bled him on the face.
Yeah, a little paper cut with a knife.
But I mean, I understood where he was going with it, because I feel like he's trying to get in where he can fit in to get that protection. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can drop this off and make her holler, then maybe the stuff that I got going on in the background, I can kind of control how she feels about it or something. So maybe that's what she was going with it. But child, I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
All right, Momo, jump on in there, Momo. Give us what you think.
The words of Lamont, you got to be more careful, my brother. Okay. OB, OB, let me holler at you, baby boy. Chocolate, sexy. I don't feel bad for you not one damn bit because listen, it was all a scheme, y'all. He don't give no damn about no what's her name, Mona. He trying to stay on her good side so she don't find out that he double crossed her. He don't want now, of course not. If she were to throw it at him, he would definitely take it, but that's not his real motive. And like the lady said on the panel, terrible timing. He should have played his cards right. He should have came in like a big brother, a confidant, the great worker that he's been to her. He should have just stayed in that lane. But you come in here and I can take care of you. I can help. Nigga, get your boy. Does it look like I want to be kissed and touched on right now? So that was stupid. I need Obi he's messing up. I need him to stay smart because you see what happens. This is why some people can't do certain things because his guilty conscience is taking over and now he's overplaying his hand versus just keeping it cool, calm, collected and staying how he has been. I feel like we're gonna see him. She's gonna catch on. She's gonna be like, why he's acting this way? He's acting kind of different. I feel like she's gonna catch on. He definitely, my prediction, Obi will be out of here definitely by episode 5. Definitely, maybe even 4. Maybe 4. Maybe it won't take her long. I could be wrong. This is just me shooting I'm just talking right now. But he's gonna be gone within a few episodes. But yeah, Obi, we got to be more careful.
Hammer, finish this off, and I'll say this. I agree with what everybody's saying, and I do think that Obi could have done this in a way where, like Momo said, more Big Brother or more I'm the head of your security detail.
Yeah.
He could have been like, sis, I got your back. These are crazy times we in. What messed him up was the whole hand holding and trying to pull in close and all that shit, and your husband dead, and I want to be the next toy. No. He done too much with all that. He could have been like, look, we are in this business together. Let's try to hold it together without touching her and giving that vibe of he want to get in the panty draws. And that probably would have helped them get in the panty draws later. What say you, Moochie?
Well, we already know that some of his doings was getting out. Two of her men knew about the green card issue.
Yeah, man.
So they know about that. So he had to take them out. So he's treading on thin ice right now. He's treading on thin ice right now, and it's a possibility that he's gonna be exposed as being the link to Tariq, where Tariq is knowing everything. They're gonna send something up the pipeline, and it's gonna come back where they know he's the one that's carrying the news.
Right, I'm with that.
Or giving Tariq a heads up.
Exactly, and I still think that there's a chance. Well, it's not a chance. I'm 100% sure he's dying this season. 100% sure.
100%.
100% sure. He's dead. If y'all like him, enjoy him while he lasts. Obi-Wan Kenobi better start using the damn Force before it's too late.
A bad one too.
Yeah, it is definitely. All right, Nita, the diva that we all want on our channels. This one's for you, and it's Kane. Let's talk about Kane and his Effie story arc. God, don't she? Lord, when they start hitting the forehead, ladies and gentlemen, boy, it's about to be something. Here we go. So I hate to do this to you, Nita, but I got to. I just got to. So the story arc of Kane. He is so mad and upset about what's going on with his mama, he can't even realize he's in a lie. And on top of that, he's got hot ones from Braden put into his body. He gets the bullets pulled out of his body. And by the way, did anybody get a feel from the doctor that was pulling the bullets out that he kind of had a crush on Kane? Maybe that was just me doing a little insider, but he was a little too touchy-feely for me.
No, he was doing too much, but I don't know.
He was a little too much. But anyway,
thinking crazy.
I definitely didn't see that.
Yeah, I be picking up on the vibes the writers is getting. Y'all rock with me. And throughout his little art with Effie, it is revealed he sent the phone to Effie. It is revealed Effie has a sweet spot for him, but it is also revealed that Kane's ass don't realize you need to sit down and rest and heal up because he's on such demon time wanting to get that bounty. It leads him to do stupid stuff like come over to the house of Braden, beat up the brother, and intimidate the daddy. Even though I love this because I love seeing racists get their ass whipped.
That part.
Nita, tell me about this art with Kane and Effie. Anything you want to say, let us have it.
Child, I don't know what was in that bullet. It must have been some stupid juice in that damn bullet. Cause I was like, he lost his goddamn mind. I was just like dumb, and dumber. Every time I was so like
Nita, that's why daddy and mommy didn't pick him to lead. That's why they picked Drew.
I couldn't. I was just like, Kane, baby, what is going on in them brain cells? You know, every time he gets a little smarter, he takes a couple steps back. I'd be like, boy, can we get some consistency?
Yeah.
Can we get a little bit of consistency? Just a little bit. But that aside, now, what I will say, when I tell you Effie did what she was supposed to do last season and made love to that nigga, that is what the hell she did. He is still in love with that woman. All that they was like, because usually, you know, when he was getting the panty draws, he was hitting it from the back, he was getting head, like that stuff you don't connect with. She was riding, she was on top, she was the eye contact, she was doing what needed to be done.
I'm sorry, I got lost real quick. Who are you talking about?
Effie and Kane.
Effie and Kane when they
Effie and Kane. Yeah, Effie and Kane.
Yes,
Just like she
ho. Yes. All of them are hoes, classified hoes to be. But I digress.
Whoa! Even Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana. Yeah, I will give her the whole category as well.
Big little bougie hoe.
Yes,
Wow.
he is.
There's levels to this hoe,
y'all. He is.
There's levels. There's levels to it. Okay,
this is true.
Wow.
This is true. But she still has a soft spot for Tariq, even with the betrayal. She still he's not on Tariq's level now. She didn't connected with Tariq.
Yes. Yep. Now, Mo, it's your turn. You were sitting right here with me. It was just
all
me
right.
and you.
I know you was right. You was right.
I didn't ask you to say I was right. I was just gonna say that we had mentioned this to the audience.
Yeah.
And you saw in real time audience people saying Lamont don't know what the hell he talking about.
Well,
in real time.
Yeah.
No, not you, the audience, people in the chat. Yeah, in the chat saying, I don't know what I'm talking about in real time.
Okay.
When I told y'all, Effie, she's a double agent and then she's a self agent. And the thing we do know, based on her behavior, she's gonna always pick Tariq over the Tejada family. That's what she showed us at the end of this show. Floor is yours, Momo.
OV ho.
OV ho.
OV ho.
OV ho.
Shout out to Kendrick. All right, so let me get on Effie's ass. I'm about to cook for a minute.
Let her cook, y'all. Let Momo cook.
This scallywag. Let me tell you something about Effie. And I don't usually say this term because I'm a mental health advocate. However, I'm not gonna be nice today.
Okay.
Effie is a damaged soul. She's damaged.
Mo, it ain't nothing wrong with that, Momo. I mean,
I don't
sometimes
like to call people that because people really go through stuff in life, but she's damaged. And when I tell y'all I don't trust this heifer, I don't trust Effie to give me goddamn directions to the grocery store. I don't trust this woman. I wouldn't trust her to hold $1 bill for me. I don't trust her for the man thing. She is the definition of a deceitful flip flopper. You
probably could trust her to give you an STD.
I could trust her. You know what? There's one thing I can trust Effie to do is to look out for Effie and screw whoever over in the process that she sees fit. Effie is for the definition of for self. Let me get you together real quick, sis. I don't know your MO besides you being a selfish, heartless woman. You trying to tell me in the finale, you was about to sit up there and they were, I know this is TV, but let's get into the writing. They were about to smoke Tariq, correct?
Yeah.
It was about to be done.
Pow pow.
Pow pow. Lights out. And she was okay with that, which was not justified in any way, shape, or form. It was not justified. Nope. So now in real time in the show, this is now 24 hours later. You're telling me 24 hours later, you have a change of heart and you feel guilty and you want to spare him his life. So you warn him. I don't even care I don't even care that she did that, because she's such a flip-flopper. The next day she might do something to Tariq to stab him in the back. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't trust her. Something is not right up here. You were about to take me out, and then now a day later you try to save my life. When I tell you I don't trust Effie, I don't like her. I don't get how some of the men like her. I think y'all are mesmerized by her looks and her sexiness. Now the actress in real life, fine. I like her. Turn up. I follow her on Instagram, but Effie will never get any love from me. Yes, I have sympathy for what she endured as a young child. No child should have that happen to them. But baby, that's why they have therapy. Go get therapy and go get some help, because just because you went through some tough shit like everybody else don't mean you get to sit here and wreak havoc on everybody that comes into your life. That doesn't mean you get to screw people over and damage them and ruin their lives because you went through hell. Sorry, boo-boo kitty. I don't like you.
All right. Hammer. We have another lady down here whose letters of her name.
What was the thing about Effie? She's playing Kane. You know she's out for self. But at the end of the day, she always saw a future with her and Tariq together. So she still feels like maybe if I save him, maybe I'll bring her back. I don't know. But you know, that sounds like a thought to me. But she's thinking of like in the lines of that, like maybe I could kind of reel this back in, even though I did betray him. But you told his best secret.
Yep.
So it's like, you know, he's not gonna trust her no more now, no matter what she do. So it's best maybe she is good where she's at, where she could kind of help him on the inside.
Good point. I agree. Lex, you get to clean this all up. What do you want to talk about? Kane's stupidity or Effie's selfishness? Which way you want to go?
I just want to say this here and now. Kane is not dumb. Kane is emotional. So therefore it leads him to make bad decisions. Kane is probably the smartest out of all three of the kids, if you want to keep it a stack. And that's why the joke of the show is always Kane is dumb. Kane is the only one that be putting apples and oranges together and labeling them as fruits. Kane is not dumb at all. But he's very emotional, which causes him to make dumb decisions. But you want to be technical. Over the past 2 seasons, I deal with Kane over Drew, because Drew is his cheese done slid off his cracker. But we'll get there.
Lord.
Back to Dirty Josefina. Like, she is really a bodacious, shiesty little strumpet. Like, I really don't like her. Like, I just want somebody to murk her in the worst way possible. Like, I don't like Effie. I never have liked Effie. And everybody wants to, oh, she's out for herself. She's damaged. We still don't know what happened to Kane. Something happened to Kane that's why him and Monet are, you know, as close as they are. We don't know. But he do wear his heart on his sleeve, but he don't be effing people over. Like, Effie F's people over. Like, that's all she does. That's all she do. So either she's lying or she's lying on her back.
Lord.
I beg to differ with that, because Kane did F everybody over when he stole the product last season.
Oh yeah,
he did.
He
did.
That's how he got to get back in with
Yep, he did.
I still feel like that's acting off of emotion and trying to get back into the family. He didn't purposely F them over because he still bought the revenue. They didn't even have a plug. Right. So it was the wrong plug to bring, but I don't think that wasn't his intention. You know what I'm saying? Like, her intention is really like do or die. If I gotta F you, if I gotta, but the crazy part is as big and brolic as Kane is, like the little shorty we saw the first season, he was just smashing her and like staying in her house. There was no connection. He actually cared about this girl. This is the first time we've seen Kane care other than his siblings and his mother. He paying for your school, like he's lashing out on you because he's hurt. And keep it a stack, he is jealous of Tariq because he's scared that Effie will go back to him, and that's exactly what she gonna do if Tariq let her. Like she gotta go. She has to go. Like I would even be cool with Lauren coming back and killing. Somebody got to take.
I'm gonna ask you this: do you think she has? Do you think Kane has? Do you think Kane will be able to take her out?
That would be beautiful. That's it. Kane gonna have to take her out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just.
That's what it's gonna be. Thank you.
I think if he get wind of Tariq, her texting Tariq and giving him warnings, he could end up taking her out.
I could see him strangling her.
You see that too?
I agree.
Like something like how Holly got how Tommy took out Holly. It's gonna be some crime of passion like that where he
Moochie. It's especially if Tariq rubs it in his face. You know what I'm saying? If this coming from Tariq, Tariq, you know he know how to hit that salt in that wound. Put that salt in that wound.
You want to be me. You
First off,
and always remember. Kane also don't like Tariq because the mama favors Tariq over him. And so, Lex, I got to ask you this before we move on. Mo, you're going to lead off this next one, and I'm sure you're going to love where we're going with you. Lex, you mean to tell me you hate this heifer more than you hate Allison Hightower?
Two holes on the same penis.
How that work? Like I'm like. Is this you mean in different times, or they trying to squeeze the same one into both of them? It's
literally like saying you got a half a dozen eggs, or do you got 6? It's literally saying the same thing. They both birds.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I don't want no pigeon.
Checkmate, ladies and gentlemen.
No chicken.
No chicken.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are. If you're missing this live stream, you're missing a good one. We got 410 people on a Monday. You know, which tells us we've got a little juice around here and we're enjoying everybody that's here. Please go do those super chat comments at the end. We're almost to the end ramp. So we want to read your comments, get them on in there in the end. Subscribe to everybody's channel you see here. And if you want some of the Life Gains merch, all you got to do is go to shoplifegains.com. You can get any kind of merch in there you want to get. You can get the Jasmine Crockett B to the 6 Power shirt. And if you really want to get gully with it, because I don't know how long this conviction is going to last, you can go get the Donald Trump Convicted Looks Good on Him t-shirt too, all at shoplifegains.com. Momo, this is for you. My boy Davis McClain. Oh boy, did he ever come through for Tariq? But before he came through for Tariq, at first he gave Tariq a little resistance because he had 2 baddies in his shower with him, and he came out that shower and showed y'all what he been working out all these years.
My blood, but I let
baddies is definitely subjective. But
okay, all right. Lex, turn your thing on because we all hear everything you saying, even though the picture's out here. And in the end, Momo, in the end, he held down Tariq, even though they came to the house and tried to get him to get on their side. What do you got to say about Davis McClain's role in this first episode?
Okay, let me just okay. Power writers, I'm confusion.
Confusion.
Lord. Is it because it's the final season? You want all of these controversial characters to have like an epiphany and a change of heart. In one episode, we witnessed Davis, Effie, and Diana all have an epiphany, all have a change of heart. I got whiplash because one scene you busting it wide open with these 2 chicks in the shower. You called him little bro, but you said, sorry, little bro, good luck. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Click. And then 3 hours later, you have a change of heart. And this is the stuff that I don't like when they do shit like this. That it's like, this is not your character. For the last 3 seasons, we have known Davis to what? Look out for Davis. We have known Davis to be what? money hungry. And what universe does Davis McLean turn down $200K to give up Tariq and old white boy? I'm okay that it happened. Obviously, I'm rooting for Tariq this season, but I just got whiplash because it was like, again, 1 minute you said no, now you said yes. Anyway, I digress. That's my personal issue with it. But I liked it. We have to remember, Davis is from the streets, baby. Yeah, he came up, he's rich now, but the streets don't leave you, baby. So I love that he stood up to Noma and Obi. I'm happy that he said F your money, and I'm glad that he's riding for Tariq, which I predicted would happen. I want to see what their dynamic is gonna be like between him and Tariq this season. I think we're gonna enjoy it. I think we're really gonna enjoy it. I did say, you guys, I said we might see Davis play both sides, but ultimately he's gonna ride with Tariq because he's gonna realize that Tariq is the more reasonable, logical one out of all of this. And dare I say, he might have developed a little soft spot for the kid. So yeah. Shout out to Davis. I will say Method Man looked very nice in that shower scene.
Okay. Moochie, what you got? I'll kind of highlight some things Momo said. She said that he was flip-flopping, he was out of character. The only way I can believe that he maintained that is because he know there's a bigger payday, and I still think that that bigger payday has something to do with James Ghost St. Patrick, and that's why he's sticking up for Tariq, even though he could have took this money. What say you, Moochie?
Okay, that's basically his law license is done, so he can't make no money like that. And for him to actually turn down the 200K, he knows that he can make money other ways.
Right.
So he already banking on this with Tariq. Remember, he already had that good conversation where he thinks that Tariq could be able to practice law. So he's probably looking at the bigger picture, y'all. At first, look, when somebody loses something and his law license was very important to him, so he probably was like, you know what, I'm gonna get off with these girls, and I can't help you right now, kid. But then once he saw the seriousness of it, and I still think him and Obi is in cahoots. That was just for show.
Oh.
And,
that's a Moochie, y'all. That's a Moochie theory.
That was just for show, because remember the green card.
Yeah,
he was all about that. He was in cahoots with.
I thought that was Tate though.
But remember, they were all there. Remember, he had that conversation, and that's why the girl walked away from Tate.
Right. So Meth McLean was there.
And and that's what made the girl walk away. That was the cop. So he's gonna be in with. We got to see what's gonna happen with Tate when they bring him in on this, because all of this is gonna be intricate and combined, y'all.
Okay.
And like I said, I only watched it one time. I ain't even really watch it get down like how I usually get down when I watch it, where I got theories and everything ready. I've been really silent. I'm just going by what I observed from the first season and everything from last season and putting things together.
All right, Moochie.
Jump on in there,
Lex.
Lex.
That like button. What's up, AG?
I live for every time Moochie say "ew." It's just I live for it. But bruh. Fine as hell, but it just. I'm sorry, that just distracted me. I ain't gonna hold you. Because I just love just Black people, and then just that is God is Tom crafting that one. Good, he been fine my whole life and beyond. But anyway, he do love Tariq, and I think if you go back and even play on think about how his temperament and how he's extended himself more and more from when he was defending Tasha to when he was defending him to just having him on his, because what you're doing is wrong, but he sees a lot of him. He's from the streets. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The boy trying to go to school. You just caught up in the life and it happens. You know what I'm saying? But I genuinely think he look at Tariq like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, young boy. He's fine. It's easily distracting. But I think that it turned me up in the comments, but I do believe, like I said, I do believe it was genuine. I do believe that he does really care about Tariq and, of course, by extension, Braden. I do think even exactly what Monique said, if it's like a flop or whatever throughout the season, that at the end of the day, he's still gonna ride for Tariq. And I know that Law. I'm trying to put this piece together. I'm gonna leave it at here and see what y'all think, but I think we are all in agreement that although this chapter is ending, Tariq's story is not done. I think we're all on that accordance now. With Courtney Kemp, what she said before, there's going to be a woman that comes into Tariq's life to make him change. Could that woman be Anya? He also, going back, like David said, you know, you would have a good career in law. I know that takes more school, but he doesn't necessarily have to be a lawyer per se. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or could you imagine, like, if Davis, because his license is suspended, kind of like trained Tariq on like how to move or something like that, and then he went it's something is gonna happen, but it's just like little breadcrumbs that I don't know if they're, you know what I mean, because some breadcrumbs get left for no reason, but it's just something I'm trying to piece it together, and I feel like they leaving little stuff everywhere.
All right, well, Nita, you get it, and I know Moochie's thinking all them breadcrumbs Lex is dropping, there's mice in the corner that's gonna scoop them on up.
The mice in the corner is here. They here to get every drop.
Oh Lord.
Nita, finish us off with this. Then Moochie, get ready, because the next subject we're gonna cover, boy, I know you're gonna have a lot to say about this.
Yeah. With Method Man Davis, I was like, Noma, you gotta get your bread up to be talking to him, because I think he was asking Tariq for 100 stacks. So like that's not enough. Like, you know, I was like, get your bread up. You coming with him with scraps, and he like, nah. He was like, for real, if you look at the potential of Tariq, he has way more potential to bring him more than what Noma just came to him, you know, lowballing him with. I was just like, nah. It was just like, and then also too, that shower scene, if we could just get the camera to pan down just a little bit more.
Ow!
Yes, fellas, I know. I'm gonna get us the hell out of this, fellas. But yeah, let us know what y'all think about Davis McClain and his intentions. And Hammer, get ready for this, because this is kind of loaded for you. And I'm gonna talk about the other Tejada kids, Drew and running ass Diana. Now, you know I done gave Drew a new nickname. For those of you that missed it, Drew's new nickname for me is Dangerous Dookie Digging Drew. And this is what I think is going to happen to Dangerous Dookie Digging Drew. He's going to die. I knew that was going to get Moochie to stretch out her legs. See how I'm helping y'all out?
I'm just laying across my bed.
I knew it. So, Moochie, let's talk about what's going on with this crew. First of all, they were supposed to get Tariq. Drew couldn't handle his business. Diana was supposed to go kill the mama, and she couldn't handle her business. And then in the end, they all have to coalesce behind Tariq and his plan. So, Moochie, you can talk about anything you want to say about these two fuck-ups, but out of all the Tejada kids, which one is going to die? Because Moochie, one of them is going to get that cane treatment from Monet. One of them is. I just don't know which one. Floor is yours.
Okay, y'all know that Drew is Monet's favorite.
Yeah.
Kane is the soldier. The rivalry is with her and Diana, because it's like a female dynamic thing to me. Like two queens can't be in the house. But I could see, I don't know, the way Drew face look, I think it's about to be a wrap with him.
I do too.
And I wouldn't be surprised if remember, we saw Kane and Drew get at it. If he finds out that he set his mother up, Kane, it's gonna go that way. I don't even because Monet might not be able to do it.
Yeah, she might not.
She might not be able to do it, because that's the baby she always looked out for, because to me, she knew everything. She knew what he liked, and she wanted to keep him protected. She wanted to keep him protected.
Moochie, do you think that okay, so let's say she can't kill Drew. Do you see Monet having it within her to kill Diana or Kane?
I think she would try to take Kane out before them. If she see, especially if she see them getting into it, where he's accusing them of putting this hit out on their mother. Now, and somebody already put it in the chat. I don't think Tariq is going to be the one to say that Obi did that. He needs Obi. He needs Obi to go international.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna
throw him under the bus. It's gonna be Drew and Diana that throw Obi under the bus.
100%. Somebody is gonna try to throw Obi under the bus. That's kind of where I'm getting at. Somebody is gonna definitely try to throw him under the bus. So Lex, how do you feel about Drew and Diana and all the things that they was blumbering during this episode?
I'm tired of both of them, but Drew gotta go. Drew, but I said, like, those who've been watching and been watching, I done said this since like season 2. Like, Drew's annoying. He gotta go. Like, he's. I was so happy when Tariq hit him with that horrible.
Oh, I know. I thought about. I know she
like,
got all.
Oh, I can't. And Diana gonna weasel her way out of it probably. Out of all the kids, I got the most hope for Kane. Honestly, I'm cool with Drew and Diana dying, but just don't touch Kane, please. God, power God. Courtney, don't touch Kane. But nah, Drew and Diana, they both treasonous. Like I said, Kane gonna find out. You want my honest opinion? Kane gonna end up having a conversation with Tariq, and he gonna air it out. And Kane may have to kill Drew and then lie to Monet and say somebody else did it. But that scene with Monet screaming in the kitchen, she done found out that Drew done got up out of here. It's gonna be a party.
What you got, Nita? And I agree, but I'm telling y'all, at some point in time, Obi is going to get blamed for some stuff, and it might be killing one of them kids. So what you got, Nita?
Yeah. I agree with Lex. I do have a soft spot for Kane. He is my comic relief, all that stuff. Get Drew out of here. Dirty Diana is going to live only by the skin of her teeth. I believe that she is going to turn up pregnant. I really do believe that that's going to be the only thing that saves her. I also believe that little duo, they are not on the same page. That they gotten that dirt together, and now they are going two separate ways. And I'm like, this is not going to end good for one of y'all, if not both of y'all. So definitely, if I'm a betting woman, I say get Drew up out of here. I did not like him trying to be a fake tough guy with the sister
Becca.
I was like, what the hell? Like, it didn't even. I mean, I know he turns it off and on and stuff, but for some reason, it just read real corny in that scene. It read real corny. I was just like, yeah, no. But
Nita, it was so much fun to see Becca in true white girl form pull out some damn bear spray.
Yes.
And got herself too. That's what made it believable. Because she kind of got herself.
I advocate, I tell all my friends, I think as women at bare minimum, no, we should all be having pepper spray. We all should.
Or at least, or a taser. Or
I have a taser in my car. What I hate about it, the rules is like, we can't take that stuff inside of like lounges and restaurants, which suck because, you know, sometimes you have to walk back by yourself to parking garages. Anyway, safety first, ladies. Pepper spray.
On you, Mo. Finish this off about Drew and Dirty Diana.
All right, so I'm gonna have a different take. You guys are probably not gonna agree with me, but just walk with me a little bit. I am very sad to see the abrupt change within Drew's character. I know we all don't like him now, but let's go back to season 1. Drew was the most reasonable, level-headed, logical Tejada sibling, and he did have people's respect in the beginning. And I like the way Drew handled himself. Even season 1, season 2, season 3 is when he started to, he fell off. But the first 2 seasons, Drew really had my vote. So, and we have to have a little sympathy, guys. The reason why Drew is like this, not only did he get his heart broken by Everett, who left him for a white man, but we have to remember, his own mama not only took out his poppy, his beloved poppy, the mama had his lover do it. So as far as his pain and anger towards Monet, I 100% understand his feelings. I think his feelings are valid. Where a lot of people mess up in real life is their actions aren't valid. Their feelings are valid, but their actions behind it are not valid. So that's how I feel about Drew. I still have sympathy for him. I don't like this new Drew, so I'm over him. He could die, but I feel bad for him. Yes, you guys, I think Moochie said it. Yeah, no, maybe it was Lex. Somebody said it. Diana and Drew, that little dynamic duo that they've been is done. They're on 2 different pages.
Yeah, that's Nita.
Diana, oh, was you Moochie?
Nita.
Sorry, baby. I got all y'all mixed up. I'm sorry. They're on 2 different pages. Diana has had a change of heart. Monet being sentimental with her and really shielding her from danger, it showed Diana, wow, my mom is messed up, but she do love me. So Diana's I told y'all, she's going to be remorseful. She's going to have regret. We're going to see a new Diana. Drew is just off the deep end. So it's about to be straight division. I think the Tejada siblings are going to backstab each other. There is going to be no more love between them. It's going to be every man for themselves. I think the second part of this season is not going to be the Tejada clan little group. It's going to be every man for themselves. So yeah, get ready.
Right.
It's
Folks,
happening like that slowly though.
No, that's what I'm
Very
saying.
slow.
Slowly, but
Yeah.
I'm saying
Watch.
the second half, it's going to be war between them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are to the off ramp. The last thing we're going to cover. Lex, you're first. Moochie, you're last. And it's fitting that Moochie gets to go last because we about to get some voices out of Moochie. I know y'all like Moochie when she go and use her Espanol voices. So we about to get probably about 3 different voices out of Moochie. And I'll start with you, Lex, the Targaryen. In the end, Junior got that ass killed by Tariq. Okay. He didn't have to get that ass killed by Tariq, but he did. And Tariq pulled off a caper for the ages, got in front of the camera, pretend like it was somebody else trying to do whatever. But that all gave us that old light-eyed Green Bandit Agent Carter. You can speak on anything you want to talk about in that situation. Lex, is Agent Carter gonna be a force to be reckoned with?
Let me tell y'all something. Being a hoe never pays off. You see how being a hoe done got your nephew killed years later, Angela. Being a hoe done got your nephew killed years later. Now, because I don't never root for the little thoughts. Yeah, you wanted to play with the Jimmy. Yeah, now your nephew has joined you in the afterlife. Hola.
Boy, yo, it's Monday. Why y'all so ruthless on Monday?
What you mean? I'm excited. I was happy. He gonna talk about some. When Tariq said that was my father's bitch, I clenched my pearls. I said it's going down. It's going down. Brayton, as soon as Brayton put his head down, like God, I knew it was real. I said, all right. So I knew what it was. But when he capped him and looked at him and said, your aunt was the worst thing that happened. What was the last words to Ghost? I would do anything to take it back to the time before you left us for Angela. Boy, you better run it, St. Patrick. I was proud of Tariq. Agent and all. I was happy. Brayton sitting there freaking out. It's blood. The whole thing was everything, especially when they started shooting and he hopped through the level and came back with the bag of money. I'm like, ooh, little Ghost, I see you. I love the whole scene, honestly. Ooh. And then when it comes to Uncle Light Eye Tapestry, Mr. Michael Ealy, I was so excited to see him. But yeah, he gonna wreck shop this season. In my opinion, I don't know if it makes sense for them to just bring another person in to die? Or like, what if his character came in this season to further follow Tariq? Because I'm telling you, Tariq's storyline is not done. I don't know what his role and position is going to be. I know he's going to be a nuisance, but I know even like by his stance this season and like how he just be looking people in the eye, yo, Tariq don't care no more. Like, I don't know if y'all see like Michael Rainey is such a great actor because his stance, his body language, everything has changed, and he has that demeanor like, yeah, I'm that nigga, what's up? Like, is this what you want to do? Because I'm like that. I don't know if you like that, but I'm like that. Like, I love everything that's happening right now. So shout out to them. And to wrap that up, I think that everybody better pay attention to Paz. You want my honest opinion? I feel like people need to kind of keep a little stink eye out for her, because you done lost your your sister and your son. But everybody, this is why you need to listen to your elders. They told you to sit down, Nino. And now you done got sat down permanently. They told you.
Wow.
Wow.
Nita,
Baby, I
don't know.
can't follow that.
Nita,
I can't follow Lex up, baby.
Nita, when the queen say Dracarys and the dragon burn up the whole city,
there it is right there.
That makes you the queen of ashes. So Nita, you are the queen of ashes. You got nowhere to go but up. What you got on any of that stuff, Nita?
Baby, I guess all I gotta do is get the broom, because I can't do nothing behind Lex. Lex tore that thing all the way up. And I'm 10 toes behind her. 10 toes. Well said, Lex.
Wow. Damn.
Love it.
Damn. Wow. Momo, jump on in there.
I mean, I'm gonna say my piece now, but I feel like Nita, I don't really know how I'm gonna come back after what Lex just did. She was cooking, baby. She cooked on the grill. She was cooking. But listen, I don't know what the hell do I say? No, okay, so Junior. Yes, Junior. RIP, you were an innocent bystander, but my love, beloved, you did not listen. Hold on, put me on camera.
Yes, ma'am.
You know it is bad when Blanco Rodriguez told you to stand down. Blanca? Oh, baby. That was your warning. That was the warning from the Lord above for Blanca to say, pump your brakes, homeboy. That spoke volumes to me. So Junior messed up. Then his own mother said, don't do it. No, I'm not going to do anything stupid like TT Angie did. Well, you did actually worse than your TT. You did worse. Okay. At least your TT was smart and lived for a few years in the shit. You died in 2.5 seconds. You ain't taking no advice. You was just loud and wrong, and he felt so confident. And he thought he did his big one when he said to Tariq, oh yeah, Angela Valdez, yeah, I'm her nephew. He thought he did his big one. Tariq said, oh, definitely getting a bullet tonight. Yeah, okay. Like, so and then moving on from that, Light Eyes, who I just always had a thing for Michael Ealy. I do like him. Now it took me a while after I saw him for Color Girls. It took me a while to see him in a different light, but I will always support the brother. I think he's talented. He's been in the industry for over 20 years now, so I support him. I'm glad he's on for this final season. I hope he does well. And yeah, I think it's gonna be on and popping. And I think Lex said it. I definitely think this is not the last of Paz that we're gonna see. Michael Ealy's character might need pause in some aspect later down the road. So it's gonna be on and popping, and I am very much so looking forward to seeing his character evolve.
Last but definitely not least, can I bring in Blanca Rodriguez to the building, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes, because you can.
God, here we go.
Yeah. I told you not to pursue this. I told you to stand down. You were supposed to stand down and let things occur.
But Blanca, I didn't just do this. I didn't just do this for my family, for my familia. I also did this for the Latina nation. I wanted to go on a refuge for the Latina nation, and I tried to pick up where it felt like you was weak.
You saying you did this for your titi? You didn't do this for your titi. You didn't do this for me. You did this for yourself. Yourself. And look at you now. You're gone.
Moochie, get on in here. Bring Moochie back. Damn it, Bob Blanca. Let us know how you
all
feel,
of those
Moochie.
that was saying and him as brothers.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh,
Say what now? Say what? Run that back.
All of those that was saying that Tariq and him was Junior was brothers.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. You're wrong.
Baby, I could have told you that now.
That's not Angela's child. That's not Ghost's child. They not brothers. They not brothers. They not friends. They don't even get along. He done got the two pals in him. They not related. That's what all of those theories out the window.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we were all surprised that I'm not surprised that he took them out.
Me neither.
That was like a thorn in his side. He's like, if it wasn't for you, my family would still be together. You part of that too. Get out of here.
Right.
Ow.
Right.
You go.
Right. I didn't understand.
I'm worried about that flash drive, y'all. I don't know about y'all.
I am too.
I don't know.
Look, I don't understand what he thought that they was some new TikTok generation and they was gonna talk sense into each other and be a new generation of hopefuls or some shit. When you invoke Angela's name, that was the nail in your coffin, bro.
Yes.
Tariq really cut loose then, because Tariq feels like a lot of the angst in his family came from your aunt, and you really did it then.
Yeah. I knew from the moment he told Braden to go ahead that he was taking him out.
Yeah,
I thought, oh, he about to knock him off. Do this thing.
Right. He did, and so wow.
I love y'all.
Ladies,
this show's funny today, baby. Woo.
Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let us read the most important moments of our shows when our super chatters send in their comments, and we'll take them really quick, and then we'll let these ladies go their opposite directions until we reunite next week. Well, actually tomorrow, because we got to talk about Shy, because we're going to let those people who said Nook was the baby daddy take a victory lap.
Yes.
First things first. HFG 999. I really appreciate that level of support. Grateful. Says, loving the panel today. So if you ain't already subscribed, subscribe to all of them. I laugh every time Drew trying to sound dangerous. Yeah. It's hard to be dangerous when your nickname is Dangerous Dookie Digging Drew. Hard to be dangerous. Hard to be dangerous. So then y'all ain't know we got people in England, did you? That is an EU $5 super chat from Sin is Hot Rod. Appreciate you, my brother. Be sure to come and check out some of this good Dracarys action next week when we be watching House of the Dragons. He says, do you think Paz will go on an out assault on the St. Patrick's now that her son is dead, or will she lick her wounds and leave them alone? Let me see. Who am I going to get to answer this question? Moochie, I'm going to let you answer this question. Do you think Paz is going to go on some kind of attack, or do you think she's going to let the attack dog, Agent Carter, handle the business?
He's saying he's going to handle it, but if she's not doing it fast enough, she's going to do something. You know how she got last time. I'm just going by how she was season 6, when she was ready to go all out and go in a room full of people and take out Ghosts.
Yep.
She was ready to take Ghosts out in a room full of people.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Hey, there you go. Sun Run is hot. You can never count Paz out. I mean, and look, that was her sister. This
is her
her child.
Yep.
And then you supersede the child with the fact that she's already lost kinfolk. Hey, that's a dangerous person right there. Then
she already lost kinfolk. Her father halfway not there. He's not the same person.
We got the big homie DeMarcus Vaughn coming through with a $5 super chat, and I appreciate you, my brother, on that level of support. People forget that Drew set up Frank, Gordon father, for Kane to smoke Frank. Let's see here. Okay, Lex, you can have that one.
I don't think this is why another reason why I don't feel sorry for like Drew when he did the whole he killed Poppy. You killed his father first. What you crying for?
You know?
Oh,
What you mad because you took it through the back and now you all in love and now he's not supposed to kill your daddy when you kill his. Cry me a fucking river. This is why Drew gotta go. He's so hypocritical.
He got rid of the body.
Yeah, exactly. You chopped Uncle Frank up. All he did was slit Lorenzo's throat.
But Frank deserved it. Bye-bye, Frank.
Lorenzo too, but I'm just saying, like, what are you crying
that's
for?
Subjective.
You killed his daddy.
I don't think he does. It's subjective whether or not Lorenzo deserved to get taken out.
Nah, let me
that was a power struggle.
I don't care if it's on accident or not. You kill my son, I'm sliding like Danny, full Dracarys mode.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know that was your son until 5 o'clock yesterday, Boo Boo Kitty. So.
But even if so, he shouldn't have did that. Lorenzo should have stayed in the house. He was trying to get vengeful on Mecca, and that's when he flipped up. But regardless, I mean, like and we knew Lorenzo wasn't gonna last out because Monet wouldn't have been able to move how she wanted to. But back to Drew, ain't nobody forget.
Oh Lord!
Another reason why I don't feel bad for Drew because
that girl and Drew, boy, she ain't gonna let it. She ain't letting the Drew thing go.
Shout out to Lex because and shout out to DeMarcus for reminding. You see, this is why I gotta rewatch stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I forgot. So y'all, I may have to eat my words. And again, I'm not gonna let go. I did respect and like Drew. Everybody was calling him the Don or whatever his name is, Michael Corleone of. So
he do have his Michael Corleone moments.
The first 2 seasons heavy, but now.
Now he's like, once he be in love, though his head's be in the cloud.
Exactly. Bye, Drew. I'm sorry,
once he get, once he get it wet, it is what it is.
Once he gets some ever since he stopped sliding on Everett, his cheese done slid off his cracker.
It sure did.
Yeah.
Off.
And the
no
fudge
more
slid
orders.
Off too.
Nothing.
And the fudge slid off too.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. Let me read this, boy. I'm not about to get no trouble.
Sorry, Lord.
Breeze Larry says the fact that Blanca told him to chill should have had him shook.
What I said?
Nothing need to be said after that. Really,
Did I say that?
You did say that. Last super chatter of the day before we get out of here. Gemini Don coming through with the fire. I appreciate you, big homie. I wanted to throw my remote at Junior. And Angela's spirit should have slapped and cursed out her dumb nephew in Spanish. Wait a minute. I think we might can channel Angela for you, my brother. Moochie, can you channel Angela or Paz? Can you channel one of them two? Do you have the ability to get one of them two?
Oh, why did you even mention me about me? I'm with Jamie.
I'm with
Oh God. No, she did not say I'm with Lord.
I'm with Jamie.
Everything was Jamie.
Oh, Lord.
Jamie.
You know how annoying that sounds as a grown woman? Jamie St. Patrick. That is a grown-ass man named James.
Moochie, of all the lines you could have told the audience, you had to go say you somewhere with James.
I'm with Jamie.
With Jamie. Now me and Jamie are happy.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy and you talk to his son?
I love you, Jamie.
Oh,
we're
getting out of here. We have created enough drama in one day. We hope you have enjoyed this hour and a half of entertainment. We wind up getting up to 430 people, and we appreciate each and every one of you all. So thankful to come and join us. We will be back tomorrow to recount the shy in this last episode and let those Nook lovers take themselves a victory lap. Ew. And until that next Sex is Hell video, we're out. Boy.